Patrons, and welcome to yet another live stream. This is your host, Tributron here, and today we're going to be building another MOC. Now, this MOC in particular is a OC of mine that I have come up with for quite a long while now, but I haven't actually got the time to actually build this character, like, physically. I did once, but the first model wasn't as good, so I basically just gave up. Because it was more G than G1, but I'm going to be fixing that with this version and iteration. And Barbados says, why, hello there, General Kenobi. Bioscroll says, greetings, hello, welcome. And hopefully you guys don't mind this camera angle, that is so that you guys can see a little bit of the building process while seeing the foreground as well. But yeah, today we're going to be building Toa Exobia Lolito. That is who we are building. Which is a character you guys haven't heard about yet, but you will go ahead and realize soon enough what kind of element this guy is, and like the gimmicks that he will have. Now, to go with a color scheme, which is going to be interesting because he has a lot of lime, a lot of clear lime, so I'm going to have to get some clear lime elements for this guy. I know, the power of lime is strong. Way too strong. I don't know what's with me in lime, I just like lime. Do not judge me, okay? I know lime is brittle. But don't get a lot of translucent, so I'm just going to build the body first. I think I'll just build the body first, then go ahead and straight into the actual build of the character. Now, if I recall, he was green and gold. That was the color scheme that I gave this guy, green and gold. So I'm going to have to follow through with that. What kind of green, though? I could go with dark green. I'm gonna have to make some dark blue in there or something like. You know what? Either that or sand blue. I don't think sand blue gets used a lot. I'm gonna get some sand blue. Do I have enough sand blue? That's the question. Okay, I got two limbs here. Long limbs, two short limbs. I think we can go ahead and make a sand blue and green jungle boy. I think that is definitely in the realm of possibility. We can have ourselves a jungle boy. At least I hope we can have ourselves a jungle boy, because that would be awesome with the sand blue. And I just dropped a Technic double socket connector. Okay, so Barbados says, how is Ascending Devs going? It's going very well. I already got the batteries, 12-volt batteries. I was able to get my hands on some. I'm still waiting for the funds to go through because they are still processing. So I'm going to have to wait until like everything is fully processed in order to actually get my hands on the funding. So I won't like go into too much detail in terms of that, you know, for the respect and privacy of those who submit it. But yeah, things are still being processed. You know, if not, then I'm gonna have to cancel 2 of the funds. But other than that, everything is going according to plan. And as for the polybag itself, I have made more progress on it, more prototype parts, so you'll be able to see the figure very soon, which is a good thing. Because my plan is, you know, I should have it done by this month, so I'm trying to finish that up as soon as possible. So hopefully things go well, which they should. If they do not, then I will be very sad. It looks like I'm going to have to pick this blue for this guy, which is fine. I think this blue will work fine for a for a bow toa. Very lightish blue. And then I had to pick a green. So I have multiple options for green. I do have multiple options. So let me just go ahead and see which green looks the best. So let me grab different types of green and see which would be the best combination for this lad. We got dark green, light blue, mud green, light blue, sand green, light blue. I like the sand green. The sand green and the light blue looks good. I like that color combination. This is too dark, so we're going to get rid of that. What other type of green do we have? Oh, we got the pearl green. That's going to be very hard to do, but... Okay. The Lego Bernie says, build LJ. I just might. Barbados says, I have a mock question. So, say you can make a mock with a custom head using Technic. How would you... Okay, how would you get expressions? Okay, with a custom head? Hold on. No report. I have a question. So say you have a mock with a custom head using Technic. How would you get expressions? Okay, so I would take a page from what One by Combat did and use Lego studs to go ahead and do different eye expressions. But you can also just like tilt the head or stuff like that, and you can get a lot of expressibility with that, depending how the head is positioned and so forth. And let me read. Okay. Bona says, I'm pissed. My family visited my aunt who passed away, and they didn't take me with them. I am so sorry to hear that. I am very sorry to hear that. I hope that your relative, your aunt, can find peace, and I wish her the very best. You know, maybe someday you'll be able to visit her again, you know, wherever she may be rested. So, again, I'm very sorry for your loss. Okay, what about lime? Lime is too bright. Okay, so I'm going to stick with the sand green. The sand green looks nicer with the blue, so I'm going to stick with that. That's going to be interesting using sand green, but we're going to do it. I will find a way to do it. Somehow. We got these. Honestly, sand green is very limited and I don't have too much in my collection. So we're going to go with a different blue and see if we can do some interesting color balancing with that. We're going to pick a different blue. I don't think this particular blue is the way to go. Let's see if we have like dark blue or something like that and try out the combinations that way. Bonus says, I won't stay for too long though. Sorry. It's all right. Okay, so Barbados says, I'm going to get my parts real quick. I'm going to build a custom face as a test. Shadow Scroll says, oh, Shadow Fire says, hello. Hello and welcome. I am building a thing. I'm trying to find the right limbs to actually build said character. To the best of my ability. I have the regular Technic. Okay, Ignition 3 says Grandmaster G coming soon. You will be able to see Ignition 3 soon. So stay tuned for further updates in regards to that. I say that a lot. And I know it probably annoys you that I keep saying it a lot, like stay tuned for further updates. Well, please, stay tuned for further updates. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a prankster or anything. I'm just saying, just stay tuned for further updates. Don't get annoyed, please. It's not my intention to be so annoying and frustrating. Oh, I've been saying that so many times. Gosh, I can only imagine how annoying that must be. I should probably say something else if I'm going to keep saying, hey, stay tuned for further updates. Maybe it's like, hey, buddy, pal, Jimbo, oh buddy. Ignition 3 is being worked on very vigilantly, so stay tuned for a future reference. Maybe if you go do that. That might be better. Alright, mod ahead or... No, I wouldn't do mod ahead. I could give him white. Do you think there will ever be a stop motion movie of the Bionicle film 2010? Maybe. I should not say no, because you never know with this community. This community is known to surprise. So I would just say, if it does come into being, I look forward to it. That is all I will say. Is that I look forward to it. I think I'm going to go stick with a gray frame and then make the armor around that, so that he kind of looks more ruggedy. Given that he lives out in the jungle and whatnot. Lime eyes. Because Jungle Boy needs his lime. Similar to LJ. LJ just loves lime. I know that for sure. He loves lime. And I'm going to give him red and blue. Red and blue axles. How about that? I'll give him red. Lego Brony says, a Jungle Wasteland. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking about Jungle Wasteland, I did make a jungle-based wasteland MOC called Anaroca. Right over here. Let me go ahead and stand him up so you guys can see. Anaroca, which is a jungle boy with multiple climbing arms. There we go. There he is. He's missing a piece. That piece will come back eventually, I assure you. But that is Anaroca. He has multiple arms. And I mean multiple. He has like arms over here that can open and close. Okay, so I made a custom face winking, but with eyebrows. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Anaroca is going to go away now. I feel like you guys... Wow, this handle is stiff. I'm going to loosen it. This is way too stiff. I should... There we go. That's more buttery smooth. I love that. Okay. Okay, gray. Need some gray for this boy. Oh, I could probably give him gray for angle piece as eyebrows. Oh, so you're making a Titan build. I should have asked if you were going to be making a small build or a Titan build. I should have asked that. Now, he's going to have like a Hearthstone. I'm going to be using a Glatorian head to do that. So that's going to be in his chest, and I'm going to go ahead and design it around that and all that good stuff. Basically, clever parts usage. using Glatorian head. Who'da thunk? Which means he's gonna have to have dark green in his build because of that cavity. If I can find 2 of those pieces. Come on. I know it's here somewhere. Oh! I remember. Karzani has them. Thank you, Karzani. Thank you for eating all of my most of my Metro Green. Thank you, Karzani. Who is now, like, looming on my shelf. Thank you, Karzani. Thank you very much. I needed that dark green, buddy. How dare you? Okay. Barbados says, Trip, should I add more skeletal functions to my MOC, self-MOC, since he's a spirit? You could go with a more skeletal vibe since it is a spirit, followed with a lot of translucent elements. Okay, so Sora says, also, Trip, what is your opinion on Barbataurus? Barbataurus. Never heard of Barbataurus. Sora says, Karzani on Manus, your argument is invalid. Yeah, lol. Barbados says, okay. Alright, so it's going to be very difficult to do the same green. The dark green. I could probably go for a more Mata vibe. Should I go more Mata? I could go more Mata with him. I could, since I am low. Go with black. Or stick with the gray. Stick it with a more Metru feel. I could definitely go more Metru with this guy. I think I'll go Metru. A hybrid between Metru and Mata, considering the limited pieces that I have. I think that might be the better way to go. So I'm going to do a combination of the two, which means you're going to see a modified Rahi in the process of this build. So that should be fun and interesting, all things considered. You know, I could probably just do another Metru build. I could easily do that. But everybody does a Metru build, so yeah. Maybe build a Toa like a 2001 Rahi. That's an idea. I could build the Toa in the form of a 2001 Rahi. That way I can stay away from the Metru build, but still have something that bears similarity to that. I'll go ahead and do that. So small limbs. I need more gray. So he has 2 of the limbs. So there we go. There we go. And let's see. Okay, Shadowfire says, how about white Mata and Mata green? I could probably do that. Okay, Grandmaster C says, I'm also working on a Bionicle stop motion story. I would appreciate it if you watched it. I will be sure to check that out. Be sure, to go ahead and send me a link in the comment section down below once this live stream is over so that I can go ahead and check that out. Okay, Sora says, why not use a Mata body as a leg shaping. That's why I'm not using it. Silk says hi. Okay, Diego, hello. Diego Pena says, who would love to see Bionicle going up Agent's Dragon Ball? Going up against Dragon Ball. That'll be interesting. Yamcha's gonna die, though. Okay, so let's see here. I had to think carefully. I'm thinking very carefully right now. You have no idea. Yeah, I can't use black. I had to stick with the gray. Shit. I got this. That I can use it for something. That I can easily use for something. So he's going to be mostly a Technic build that has a particular function. So for a Jungle Boy, what would the function be? I know Liwa was trying to go for a more swinging action, like swinging on a vine. So maybe I should give a Toa build a jumping function. A Toa that could jump. I could probably do that, but that might affect articulation because of the amount of force required for the jumping action to work. Okay. But it's a fun idea. I'm gonna probably try to play around with the idea. Because it's either that, swinging limbs, or just a straight build. Just build. The thing about 2001, it's all built around a function. So I have to put a function in this so they can have that like 2001 feel. So I had to think very carefully, intentionally. I got an idea. I finally got an idea. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing now. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing because Arahi is going to be connecting onto this guy's back, and I know just what the thing to do. I know exactly what to do. So we're going to go ahead and grab this, similar to the Zammer Sphere launcher mechanism, because then it can recoil back and have a button mechanism. This could probably be around the chest area so that he can just keep pressing on the chest, and it will activate a particular function, and that will work wondrously. That way I can have an articulated figure that just has like a particular mechanism / function. And everything will be perfect. So we need this. I could probably make him a rather flat character. I could. That needs to be longer though. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to make it an 8 length. So this would have to be an 8 length axle right here. That way, once it connects, I could probably give it, no, maybe not an 8, maybe a 6. Yeah, a 6. Yeah, 6 can work. 6 can work. Okay, let's work with it. Okay, Sora, stop reading my mind. Stop reading my mind. All right. Because Lolito here combines with a gecko bird. And you literally are just I love you, buddy. I love you. But stop reading my mind. Alright. You and your zero system prediction abilities. Sora says, hey, I don't have the Mask of Mind reading in my Suva, man. Or if you say so. They would most likely be human-sized. As a matter of fact, slightly taller than a human because Toa are about 7 feet tall. Toa are 7 feet tall. So we'll be mostly looking up to them. Unless if you are, of course, a very tall person, then you'll be like at eye level. Oh, wait. No. It has to be Technic build. Technic build body. I was considering about doing something else entirely. It's like, wait, no, but I have to keep it true to the aesthetic that I'm going for. Sure, I can use an Anaroca build, but why use an Anaroca build when I can go ahead and do something a little more old-fashioned feeling? Look at that. Boop, boop, boop. Look at that. We are already getting things together for the flapping function. So chest will be over here. And we'll work it out. Okay. I'm going to have to go ahead and do that type of build. Yeah, it does seem like that is the case. Okay, that's fine though. That is fine. Okay, what was that? Okay. Whoa. Imagine that Taraga Vakama just jogging while the others are stuck in at home. I can imagine that. So that means Ruduk is... She was real would be... Oh no! Don't think about it! Don't think about it! Diego says, you're not reading my comments! I am trying to, buddy! I am trying to, Diego! I am sorry! Oscar says, Butake real life would be really scary. Yeah, he would be tall. Let alone the card-ass dragon. Just imagine the card-ass dragon. That's basically Godzilla. That is basically Godzilla. Like, heck no. Yeah, I ain't having any of that. Nope. That would be way too scary. And you all know it. You all know it would be absolutely terrifying. I'm telling you, having like any like Bionicle character in the real world, you see it like face to face, like a real life representation. Like heck no. Can you imagine meeting Zactan? Imagine seeing Zactan and just seeing all the prototypes just shifting around all over his body. Matter of fact, it is his body. What am I talking about? But yeah, just imagine that. Like his armor and flesh continuously shifting in an unsettling, sickly manner as the moonlight glistens against his body. Just creepy. Creepy. Definitely don't want to be around that. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. 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 Zectan, no. Oh yeah, I could probably do this now. Hold on. Yeah, I'm making a Bionicle. But I remember several years ago, I did a similar mechanism to this where I made Umarak the Hunter. It was one of the Umarak the Hunters that I did a while back. But basically, with the particular build that I did, whenever you go ahead and connect a creature onto Umarak, it would activate a new function. But it's kind of similar to how the minicons operate when combining to the Armada figures and Transformers. Basically, that same principle and philosophy. However, shoving that amount of gears and mechanisms into a body, even a Titan build, like a regular sized Titan build, it's a pain. It can be very difficult considering how large all the components can be in terms of Lego. So I found it very restricting. But it's possible. It's just the end result is a slightly flimsy build when you go ahead and do something like that, which is part of the reason why I haven't really done much of the sort when it comes to builds like that. Even though right now I'm building a character that basically can unite with another being or creature. So to each their own. Now, due to body distribution and so forth, that has to go over here. Because I had to focus on shaping. That's another thing. And let me go ahead and angle this up so you guys can see what I'm building. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I'll just scoot the camera forward. How about that? There we go. That way you can see me better. Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? Oh, and thank you for the donation. Whoever sent me that. Who sent me that? Yeah, okay. Well, thank you to whoever donated. Nice. Okay, myself, MOC, Titan, and Titans are 14 feet tall, says Barbados. Barbados says, dear God. Sean says, nice looking stuff you got there. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sora. Thank you, Ironclaw. Thank you. And I'm kind of glad as well that the crowdfunding went well. I'm sorry that I'm not looking at the comment section that much. I am so sorry. But thank you guys for your love and support. It really means a lot, especially considering this is going to be like basically my livelihood. Sora says, meanwhile, 7 foot, 12 eyes and creation, which can fly. Haha, very funny. Whoa. I pushed that the wrong way. Okay, so Aki says my biggest character, excluding alternate forms, is only 11 feet tall. I should up my game. Diego says I made a TikTok video. Oh, that's awesome. It's okay. So Sora says, so does that mean Shioa is the Edward Ulrich of Toa? Maybe, possibly. All right, so let's actually give this guy a pelvis. After I compare size, man, you guys comment quite a lot. Okay, so the arms are there, so I need that to go down a little bit, which means this has to have a 7-length beam or something of the sort. Don't have anything that long, I think. I'll just stick with the 5-length axle beam. I'll stick with the 5-length. That would probably be better. Connect that there. Oh, and of course, need a connection point for said character. So grab that. Grab that. Chest can be pushed in. All nice and dandy like for said character. This can go up one, and I can probably do like a cross section. Oh, wait, what? Ironclaw says, I was going to make a centipede mod, but ended up giving up as it would have been a minimum of 7-foot length. You know what? A centipede sounds fun. A centipede does sound fun. I kind of want to make a centipede now. Thank you, Ironclaw. I'll try to make it once I'm done, like, making this Toa build. I'm just going to stick with the frame so that I have, like, something. And then I can make some Rahi. There we go. That is a frame right there. And then I can go ahead and build something here. So neck can be right there. So we can find connection points for that. The back is over here, which the Rahi will connect onto. So let's go ahead and start working on that. Why do I have a lot of broken pieces? It's sad that how many broken pieces I have. My God. Okay, looks like we're going to use Mata Brown. I ain't complaining. Sometimes you gotta use Mata Brown. Sometimes you gotta use Mata Brown, my fellow compatriots. Sometimes you just gotta. Just gotta. There we go. So it should be harder for that to warp and disconnect, considering that it will still retain its form much more easier when pressing on the chest. And I can go ahead and do this. Wait! No way! I could actually do that. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah. Because the thing is, I can add like a double Technic socket in here. Still have the sliding mechanism work, but this has to be longer though in result to that, which will ruin the lean shaping that I was planning to do with this build. But it's a good idea though. It's very tempting. I kind of want to do it now. I'll stick with this in terms of shaping. So I can do that, and then that can go there. I feel, yeah, so the head can be forward. Yeah. I can definitely see myself doing that. Do I have an angle, an element here that I can use for this particular situation? No, I do not, but it's okay. I don't need it. It's okay. I don't need it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need it. Actually, you know what? I might actually... I got an idea. Priscilla V says, I'm back! Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to have you. Where have you been, buddy, old pal? Where have you been? Sora says, hey, Trip, if you had your self-mock powers, what is the first thing you would do? The first thing I would do if I had my ice powers is make my own snow and go sledding. That is the first thing I'm going to do. Like, because I love snow. I really love snow. So I would probably just make a whole bunch of snow and try to go sledding in my own snow. So long as the weather is good enough for that, because if the weather ain't good enough for sledding, then that's going to be a big problem on my end. Sora says, I think the first thing I would do is just fly around. That's because you have wings. Honestly, sledding is cooler. Hey, okay. Oh. There we go. I wish that this would connect there in a way where I can... I don't have anything like that. Sadly. Alright, it's fine. I ain't complaining. I totally am complaining. Alright, so that will probably go in here. Make that there. Do that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I need a spacer. Well, I could probably get the gray pieces over here so that it actually blends well with the build. Even though I'm using red bowl joints, so that is kind of like a big, like, oh, whoa, what's that kind of thing. And hopefully it's relatable enough. Okay, so that goes there. And that goes there. Boom. All right. I'm gonna have to fix that. I just made Lego Technic Star Wars C-3PO just now. Oh, I need to make a Bionicle that blows up now. Oh, a self-destructing Bionicle. Now that would be hilarious. All right, let's put this on, and we're gonna have to put a bracket system. Oh, that was too great. That was too great. I love that. It just uses itself like, all right, I'm gonna head out. I haven't finished building, but I had to go somewhere, says Barbados Unit 07. All right, that's okay. That's okay, dude. Oh, man, that was funny. That was very funny, but we got a particular body structure where the head is kind of forward, so he's kind of like slouching a little bit, which is okay. I kind of like that body shaping, but we're gonna have to secure this so that okay. Diego says, well, if you think of it, Lego did make Lego Star Wars buildable figures. Oh, Diego, I'm talking about the old Lego Technic Star Wars. There was an old Lego Technic Star Wars line in like 2001, I believe. I believe it was 2001. And I have like I do have a few of the old Lego Star Wars sets, but I don't think I have them out on display right now. But they're very old sets. I wish I could go ahead and show you, but some of them, there was a droideka that could transform into a ball. They also had like a battle droid which can unfurl and pull a gun from his back. Barbados says Star Wars buildable figures chess piece can be used as waist armor. Yeah, it can. Anything can be used as waist armor if you have enough imagination. And I mean anything. There we go. So there's that. There's that. And there's that. We're getting a build here for our boy. Looking interesting so far. And then, once I'm done with this guy, I'm going to go ahead and make a centipede, because a centipede sounds fun. Centipede does sound fun. Let me give this guy some limbs. I think I'm going to have a base of dark blue. I feel like that would probably be fitting for this guy, since he is, after all, Botoa. So he would need the blues. He would need the blues. It will work with his body language, most certainly. There we go. There we go. Wow. Alright, so that will go there. Daniel Schaefer says, I legit just woke up. Hey, Trip! Hey, welcome! Glad to see you all here. Okay, so that needs to be clipped in place because if I press this, then that's going to go flying out, and I can't have that. Yeah, I can't have that flying. I mean, it's very easy to make a uniter MOC without a uniter piece. It's very easy to do that. You know, you just need a certain, like, direction you want to go with doing it. And having it be a thing. I kind of wish they made these in gray. But I got a method for that so that I can make them in gray. And that requires a lot of system. Though I don't think I want to use system for this, because that might contrast with the MOC itself, considering that I'm going for very much an old Technic vibe. That's why I'm going to try to use these. Okay, maybe that won't do. Maybe that will work? No. I don't like that. I'm going to give him custom feet. I feel like custom feet is the way to go. So we're going to give him a base modify, but then build off of that and try to go ahead and make something a little bit more custom. Yeah, it could. The centipede could unite with the uniter piece if I wanted it to. It's considering if I do plan on going that route. So let's see if I got something here for a more unique foot build. Let me get the... I should have some parts here. There we go. I'm gonna have to add like silver. I tried to figure out how to add the gold in for the feet so that they could be a little bit more unique. Actually, I could add gold. Hold on. I should have some gold pieces in here. I don't have gold. I have Keat Orange. Keat Orange. That's an eye color scheme. Keat Orange. Okay, I like that. We're going to stick with the Keat Orange. That's a great idea. Stick with Keat Orange. Keat Orange is awesome. Just stick with Keat Orange. Keat Orange, Metro Green, and Dark Blue. What a color combination. Now for aesthetic reasonings, we're going to have to change these legs. Make them a little bit more greebly, but I know just how to do that, so that ain't too bad. And then we can add like a custom foot build just for this. So I'm going to go ahead and give him custom feet real quick. Now that we're going to be using Keat Orange with this color scheme. So that should be fun. That should be fun to see and do. That's for sure. Okay, Ed, and Eddie were seemingly dead according to the top 10 list from 3 years ago. Diego then says, no! I'm sorry that you had to learn about that this way, buddy. That's rough. It's very rough. Barbados says Kitangu. Yes, the key to Mongu. So we add that into place. And then we can probably add that into the mix. Yeah, we can add that into place. Have more of a jungle feel to the character. Can we get a rest in peace, Sidorak? And then Barbados then says he died unfairly to the hands of Kitangu due to Kitangu being the taller one. He was also more swole and absolutely ripped and ready to go ahead and clap anybody. Okay, look, he says, hello and welcome to the show. Trying to see if there's a way here where I can have an interesting foot design. Because I like to have like things look a bit on the unique side. That's for a bigger footed character, so for someone with smaller feet, but still have the elegant look. I can flip this around the other way. That would be there. Then I could probably add that into the mix. Possibly. Let's see. Because I don't want the feet to be too big. I'm just trying to make a custom foot. That's the sole reason of what I'm doing right now. Just trying to make a custom foot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly like Bigfoot. Monkey Man needs to have his feet be big, but not too big. Moderately big. That's what Monkey Boy needs. Monkey Boy needs his feetums to be just right. So he can be ready for the world. Okay, so that goes where? That will go there. So there and then there. This is quite the interesting foot. I'm not gonna lie, this is quite the interesting foot here that I am making right now. It's weird, but a good kind of weird, I guess. And just stick with that. And grab the blue because I have no other pieces left, so I'm gonna have to stick with this color just for this foot till I come up with something a little bit more substantial. Okay, that's not flush at all. That is not flush. Okay, never mind. I guess I won't do that build in particular. Maybe modify is the wrong way to go with this particular foot. Maybe I had to do something else just to get the shaping and the design the way I want it to. Until I get the feet done, I'm just going to go. I'll think about the feet. As I think about the feet, I'll work on the other parts of the figure. Because that's the thing you do. Just so they can keep progress going until you figure out an idea. Alright, let's get some Mata green in, some Metro green in here, rather. Metro green, my bad. I've never seen Gravity Falls, but I heard it is pretty good. I'm not so sure if it's still running or not. It probably isn't, but I heard it's good. Okay, so I got that there. Again, my Metro Green got eaten up. Not a fan of that. I am not a fan of that at all. And how my Metro Green is basically extinct. Maybe I could use lime, but lime is too bright. Maybe if I keep it subtle enough, it might work. It might. That's very bright. But it could work. It could work if I balance it just right. It could work. I just had to balance the line. Balance the lime, as they say. The power of lime. Never underestimate the power of lime. Never. Lime forever. Lime. You guys like lime, right? Diego says it's on Hulu. I will get Hulu eventually. Once I can afford it. I cannot afford it now. But someday. Someday, and also hi. You just saw my chin. But someday you will see it. I will see it, rather. I know, lime flavor is amazing, isn't it? Just gotta love lime flavor. Lime flavor is the best. Totally the best. So that will go there on the legs. So we need a lime pieces for that to make that connection. I've got a lot of sevens. Got a lot of sevens. I'll work on the shaping of the leg. Gonna put the legs backwards. Because I want to have a sleek shaping to the build, so the legs are going to be backwards. Yeah, that works. That works perfectly. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, get that in there, and then we can go ahead and put the legs on top. And that should allow for something to be a little bit more rounded, but, you know, it will flow a little bit better considering it will conform with the leg pretty well when everything... Have you ever simped on female Bionicle, says Diego? No, I have not. Never presented with the opportunity to do so. Or have the interest to do so. So that will go there. This will go there. The hardest part for doing fit MOCs is the body. Well, it's all about mass distribution. You know, once you go ahead and successfully do that, it's easy to go ahead and make a female body that is not overly sexualized. You know, so long as you go ahead and do the proportions correctly. You know. It all, like, falls down to the distribution of the mass of each of the elements that you're using to go ahead and make the form that you want to make. Nothing too hard there. And then this can have... Yeah, that can have the lime over that. Oh, I do have gold. Hey, I do have gold. So it can match up with the mask pretty well. That's great. That is great. I love stuff like that. Okay. Got a Ratuka launcher there. And now time to go ahead and add these in place. There we go. So that will go there. So that works well. I feel like due to the shaping of the body, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go for more blockier thighs for this guy. He's gonna have to have a lot more blockier thighs, considering his build. Ugh. You know, I could probably show you guys how to go ahead and make a female body. If you guys are ever interested, if you guys want to see me build some FemMOC sometime, just let me know. And maybe sometime in the future, I will build some FemMOCs. Proper FemMOCs. Let me know if there's an audience for that. Kind of curious to see. All right, so I have to connect that there. Yeah, so that works fine. Oh. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So that's how that will work. Okay. 2050 Kylie is pretty good example. Exactly. Diego says, have you ever seen this YouTuber called Brick 101? I think so. Dylan says, hello there. Hi. Daniel says, yes. I know I read that out in order. Daniel Schaefer says, General Kenobi. Man, I love you guys. Love you guys. All right. So that's a foot right there. Let's see if I can get him to stand on his tippy toes in the meantime. Yeah, he can stand on his toes. He stands on his toes just fine. Surprisingly, he can stand on his toes. Yeah, it's all about figuring out what to do. What is the best Lego franchise from the 90s? Space. If Rudoka was in real life, if Rudoka was in the real, would she probably be wanted by the entire world? No. I don't know. I don't know. Most people will probably just freak out at the presence of Rudoka. She is not the one for you, good sir. She will betray you without a second thought. Are you sure you want to go down that road? You will only find suffering and turmoil. That I can assure you. Dylan says, lead the Empire in the Golden Age. Daniel Schaefer says, yes. I couldn't agree more. Barbados says, what did I miss? I don't know. You missed us talking about ruling the entire galaxy, if the world would simp for Rudoka or not, and if body proportions are feasible to do in terms of Bionicle, which they are. At least when you go ahead and try to recreate the female anatomy, that is not overly exaggerated. Why is these pieces glued? Why are these pieces glued? You know, the one thing that I do not like is glued Lego. Whoever glues Lego together should be punished tremendously for gluing Lego. No ifs or buts about it. They should be punished for the crimes. One more piece. Oh, well, or I could just grab this and I would not complain at all. All right. This guy is something else. Oh, I got lime! Lime! I found more lime. I feel happy now. Oh. You know, these pieces are like one of my favorite pieces. These pieces over here. I love these pieces. They're awesome. Let me go ahead and disassemble these feet and put on something a little bit more rigid so that I don't have to worry about breakage, because these pieces are kind of on the fragile side, not gonna lie. They can be fragile. Oh, they can be. They can be. What would it look like if Tahu and Venom fused together? Just imagine Tahu in adaptive armor, but it's in black instead of silver. There you go. Your question has been answered. Don says, "It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Don't underestimate my power." There we go. That's a nice foot, honestly. It's custom, it's unique, it's weird. I like it. I feel like it fits the character enough, given how weird this particular character is, and in terms of aesthetics. I got this. Oh, wait a minute, but that don't work because of that. That's right. Guys, it's almost Rahi time. It is almost Rahi time. We are basically almost there. I know. I can't believe it myself. It's crazy, but we're almost there. feel like that would be too many colors. I don't want this character to look too noisy or anything. That's the last thing I need, is him to feel noisy. Now I'm going to go ahead and add something to his build. It will probably add a lot to him in terms of aesthetic and appearance. Because he could certainly use it, the current aesthetic that he has. Oh, wrong piece, wrong piece. There we go. And Diego says, here's a joke. Why did the Rahi cross the road to get slashed by Thao? Oh, Tahu, I mean. Ah. That's a good one. That is a good one. Wait a minute, this is a wrong angle. I got the wrong angle. Hold on. Hold on, I don't want it to be that lopsided. Okay, get out of there. You get out of there. You go back in there. You go in there, and then you go in there. There we go. And then I can have this guy have his mask. Now this is starting to look like a proper Toei Exobia so far. Just had to work on the chest and give him a little bit of volume. Give him a little bit of volume, but he's looking good so far. So, of course, you got that sticking on his back so that he can have like a wing flapping function if he needs to. All right, so I can probably put that there and then have that go in there. Yeah, so that can go like that. And then I can add the right piece for the right job. Connect that there, connect that there. Whoop. Connect that there and connect that there. I feel like that needs to be better though. I'm gonna have to put like some type of chest armor or something like that so that he doesn't look like he has a gut. That's the last thing I need, is for him to look like he has a gut. I could probably put like a heartstone on his chest. That way it can look a little bit more fuller, considering that he has that particular build going on. I could probably do that, just so that he can look a little bit more fuller. Yeah, and that will probably help in make him look more fuller as well. So let's go ahead, do that, add that there, add that there. Now he has a little bit of shoulder mass right there, so that works. There we go. That's better. That is way better. All right. Now to go ahead and make the Heartstone, which every Toa Exobia has, like a big, large Heartstone. And then I can go ahead and give him a proper Rahi to ride on, or have a proper Rahi for him to combine with. Okay, hey Trev, would you pilot the Tsunaju or Tall Geese? Tall Geese. I love the Tall Geese design. Tall Geese is cool. Then again, my only experience with Tall Geese is from SD Gundam Force. That show. That's how much I know about Gundam, is through that. And maybe a little bit of Gundam Build Fighters. Watch Gundam 00. Yeah, I can imagine. There we go. There's that. I don't have Crunchyroll, and plus right now I'm too broke for Crunchyroll. I'm sorry. Let me actually earn some legitimate income. I'm too broke, man. I'm too broke right now. I'm starting a toy line. I'm broke. Oh. Okay. Never mind then. I might be able to watch it. You know what? This guy does kind of look like Mountain Dew. I'm not gonna lie, this guy. Okay. Okay. It's making a lot more sense now. Alright, so give this guy chest piece. Hopefully I can find a chest piece, and then I can start making the Rocky, which should be easy, because it's basically a Guckle bird. Guckle bird with a wing flapping mechanism. Barbados says hello! Hello and welcome. I'm trying to find the right piece for this boy that I have right here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Chest function. There we go. Now to fill out his side, because the side view looks terrible. The front looks okay. The side looks terrible, and the back looks fine. So we had to fix the side view for this guy. Fix that up best we can. And yes, he's T-posing right now because he can and because he will. Lee was the new Mountain Dew mascot. Yes. The leeway we need but do not deserve. Alright, well, if you're going to be T-posing back, then you leave me no choice. You leave me no choice, my fellow compatriot. I'm going to have Pridek T-pose now. T-pose and Pridek. Come on, Pridek, T-pose. He has a lot of joints. I always say that. Pridek has a lot of joints. My God. T-pose. Wait, he has the buckle knees syndrome. Oh, no. Barbados says, I'm gonna continue working on myself, Mug. You go do that. Now I find dark green. Now that okay, you know what? I don't need dark green anymore. Get out of my life. It's all about shaping. What can I do for the side of his build with the limited pieces that I have? Well, while they're T-posing and me trying to figure out what to do, I'm just going to make a millipede. I'm going to make a millipede right now. I'm going to show you all how to make a working millipede. Yes, that's right. I'm going to show you how to make a millipede. Stay tuned. Sora says, how long can they withstand the urge to vibe? They are the vibe. They are the vibe. What are you talking about? Poatu stole it. It was batteries. Oh, okay. Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Now you've really done it. T-posing Voriki. T-posing Voriki. All right, so millipede time. Don't have a lot of these, but we can manage. Millipede time, millipede. You know what? I was thinking about giving it a function, but honestly, I got a better idea. Because if there's one thing that I have a lot of in my collection, is Anua claws. I have a lot of Anua claws. And with my Anua claws, I should be able to make a Millipede. Whatever I have the most color of, that's the one I will use. Honestly, I got a better idea. Hold on. What do I have a lot of? Oh my gosh, I got an idea. I got an idea. The answer is so simple. It's so simple. Why didn't I think about that? The answer is so simple. I know how to make a millipede, guys. I discovered the secrets. I discovered the secrets of the universe and how to make a millipede. I figured it out. I know how to make a millipede now. One, two. Okay, that's one compartment. That's two. Okay, two compartments. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building the millipede in segments. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be building it in segments. And I'm probably going to make it out of CCBS because I have a lot of CCBS and I should be able to do it with CCBS. So where do I have the pieces that I need? I need them. Alright, fine. I'll do that. There we go. That's a very long millipede now. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of those. I didn't think too far ahead. That's okay, though. That's okay. Don't have to think too far ahead. So I need wheels. I need wheels. Now, considering how big this millipede is going to be, we got the 3 segments, 3 wheels. Now, I could probably make thinner wheels, probably. And have that work the way I want it to. Yeah, let's try that with the thinner wheels. Might have better success like that. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Diego says, Kopaka stole Kopaka's ice. Oh no! Kopaka, why? Tahu, why? Why, Tahu? Why must you do this? Alright, so we got that. All that is there. We'd get 4 of these number 5s. Maybe one more for good measure. Have 5. No, we just needed 4. Okay. 4, and then this is going to be a very complicated millipede, and I do not have all the pieces for it, sadly, because I had to do inventory. What a time to be alive, my fellow compatriots. What a time to be alive. Yeah, it looks like I won't be able to do the millipede. That's a shame. That's a shame. I'll work on it later, though, once I'm able to get the pieces that I need. But I do have an idea on how it's supposed to work. So, at least I got that going. At least I do know how it's exactly supposed to work. But until I actually get that working and functioning, I won't be able to work on it in the meantime. Which is a shame. It's a real shame. But at least we got this boy basically close to done. I just have to go ahead and armor up his sides because it's pretty hollow right now. And since we're basically almost 2 hours in, I would have to say that we have reached the end of the live stream. I know I wanted to go ahead and build the Rahi, but it seems like we're kind of short on time. I need to go ahead and continue working on ascending depths. So I can't do the over 2 hours like I used to. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you like this video, why not leave a like? And if you want to watch more content like this, feel free to subscribe. But thank you all for watching. And of course, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.